Hello. Hell yeah. Was she there counting down with me? Alright, so today we're working on this gentleman. What's his name? Alright. So first off, thank you guys so much for joining me. Sarah, thank you for joining me again today. I hope you had a great day. How are you feeling? Are you feeling any better? During the week, you was telling me that you're not feeling well. How are you feeling now? Feeling good? I'm feeling like his cheekbones are not as high as I would like it to be, but so I just want to clean it up a little bit before I start to ink it, right? All right. So yeah, so far so good. We are here. Now we're gonna start. I'm gonna start with the blindfolds, right? We're gonna start to ink the blindfold. And something that you always want to keep in mind is uh, the blindfolds. It's a cloth, right? It's a cloth. So when you are drawing it or you're inking it, you want to have it not very straight. You keep it crooked, right? This way, when it's time for you to shade it, you would just have more shadows in between the lines, and it's going to give that realism of the folding effect. So as you can see, when I'm drawing these lines, I'm not really going all straight, right? I'm going in and out, making it crooked, right? That's what I'm doing. Just you make it a bit crooked. So here, when you come here, I'm just gonna make it like this. Add it, wiggle. You could discontinue it, all right? Don't continue the lines when you're drawing a cloth. You discontinue it, and you would get it. So here, you discontinue, and you get the cloth like that, all right? So here, I'm just gonna do them like that. So that's how we will get this feeling like that, right? We keep it discontinuous like this, and here the same thing. So wherever there's a bump, we will draw a line there, all right? So that's gonna be the the folding, where the folding effect is gonna be, right? Okay, so far we have these ones in, and we're gonna keep it very simple. All right, with pen drawing, you always have to keep your hands very loose, right? But however, even being loose, you still have to be very intentional, right? It's just you go with the flow. When I'm inking, I sometimes change my mind on the path that I've already drawn with the pencil. I don't know why I do that. I feel like I keep changing my mind every time. But anyways, right. So when you come to the cloth here, the same way we drew this part That's the same way we're gonna draw this, right? So we're just gonna overlap the lines. Overlap the lines to create this, the cloth effect, right? So I'm just gonna build in this folding cloth here. When it's time to shade it, you see all of these lines have a responsibility. They have a tax to fulfill, right? They have a responsibility. So it's not just random lines that I'm putting in, right? I'm building the fold of the cloth and also the shadows, right? So with this one, you just here do the same thing. Make sure the lines overlap. Don't draw any straight lines. Try not to draw any straight lines here. And keep in mind that there are no straight lines in nature. So whatever that you're drawing, unless you're doing mechanical drawings, anything that you're doing, feel free. Make it free form, right? All right. So I'm gonna do this. All right. Overlap it, and bam, that's how it goes. All right, yeah, so far so good. If I miss anything, kindly let me know, because trying to draw and talk at the same time, you know, when they say it's difficult to what is it, to walk and chew gum at the same time, that's how I'm feeling right now. But anyways, all right, yeah. But you remember I just said that there's no straight lines in nature, right? Yes. But, and also, to every rule, there's an exception, right? Keep that in mind. So here, the rule that we're going to break when it comes to the straight line, should I say the straight line theory? Maybe I could say that. When it comes to the straight line theory is with the hair, right? Now, since we're doing more like a manga anime kind of feeling here, you'd realize that the hair, that is one of the features of this character. So we would want to try and execute it accordingly, right? So for the hair, we're just going to keep it as sharp as what the character has, right? Keep it as sharp like that, right? And maybe right now the, I don't know if it's very clear, the pencil and the pen is mixing, so maybe you might not feel the strokes very well. I'm gonna erase it after a moment, and you can appreciate the strokes properly. Like that, right? Okay. Yeah. So we are 20% done. Um, I'm gonna work on the hand later, but yeah, I'm gonna work on the hand later. Right now, I just want to start applying a little bit of shade here and there so that you guys can have a concept of what we're doing. So here, I'm just gonna bring in my lines here. I always say that one of the skills that one has to master before you master how to draw or pen drawing is patience. You need to master patience before because drawing lines and trying to even it out, having the same, should I say, the same spacing, it requires hey, is it Vitsky? Did I say the name right? Says this is beautiful. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Okay, so now we've been able to identify some areas for our first tones. Well, these ones we're just going to apply values to it. Right, so we're just applying simple values, right, before we define these values with the tones and so many things. All right, and when you're shading, keep this in mind that when you're shading, whenever you see a bump, right, that it means that this area there's going to be reflection, and beneath the bump that's where you'll be shading. So here you shade this place. So I'm going to take my book, I bring it a bit closer so that you can understand what I'm saying. So for instance, this area, there's a little bit of a bump here. Just going to go down here and shade this place. And I come up here and I shade this place. Right? When you do that, now you feel like here is a bit folded, right? It seems like this area is a bit folded, and that's how you get the effect. So when you see here this light, I'm gonna go inside this way, and here I'm gonna go this side like that. Here, so it's just these tiny details that you keep building upon, and you're able to have to create that effect of the cloth, right? Now, as you can see, building upon these folds, it goes like that, right? Nice. So now let's continue. Then I'm gonna come here. Right, so we're gonna do more of this when we get to stage 3. In total, we're gonna go 4 levels, right? So this is just we are just on level 1 now. Just adding a little more value here and there. Sorry, I was out of frame. Add a little more here. Alright, so I'm gonna come here, then I go do like this. So when is this line here, I want this one to appear folded. So I'm gonna go like that. Nice. Now you feel like here it's folding, right? Exactly. So you just build upon this one little by little, little by little. All right? Patience. Keep building like that. I'm gonna shade this place a little bit. shade this place a little bit more. How long have you been drawing? Not for long, probably like 8 years now. 8 years, but consistently about 4 years. Not very long. Let's say within 10 years. Right, so we have this down, right? Okay. Now his eye, since he's wearing a blindfold, you know, and there's the eye socket, and his nose, there's gonna be a hip here, so we have to try to mimic that in the shade. All right, so I'm gonna do that here, and how you do that is you follow this the shape of the eye socket, right? So here I'm just going to draw C, right? Like, or what should I say, like curved arcs. Is it arcs? I'm just gonna draw arcs, lines like this, like C's continuously, right? To build this thing here, but pretty faint, right? So I can have this feeling. When I come to the other side, I'll go opposite direction, right? You would go the opposite direction like that. And because the nose here, you know, there's this imaginary line, there's gonna be this imaginary line here. So you mimic that line and you continue to draw your arcs. But since this is the first, we are almost ending the first stage, first level, anyhow you want to call it, level or stage. I like to say level though, since we're about to end this first level. So I will just do it very faint. And now we've been able to set all our tones, right? Nice. Okay. Here, just gonna add a little bit of, right, let me show this like this. Do you draw also? It's a Vitsky? Is it Vit? It's Victi. Sorry, I can't, it's hard for me to read your name, bro. Right, so the line here, if I want to draw the fold in here, I'm going to draw it above the line, right? I draw it above the line to get this thing going like that, right? So I can have this this kind of fold. And more values here. So now we are in level 2 right now. So level 2, we're just gonna define it. Oh, don't worry, I spelled it wrong. It's supposed to be Victi instead, right? Victi. Is it Victi? Victi. But I think if it's a V, if it's a C or a K, I think it's the pronunciation might still be the same. Vitsky. Right. So that's how you can get that. gonna do some soft shadows underneath the blindfold here. Right, just some soft shadows here. Right. I can chat with you, right? Yeah, sure. If you have any, yeah, we can chat. If you have anything you want to discuss, if you have any question, if you want to get to know more about art, I also would want to ask you some questions as well. You know, we can chat, no problem, man. Feel free. It's a free world, man. All right. So here I apply these shadows in here. Right, soft shadows. Don't do too much, all right? Because there's a lot more we'll be doing as we continue, right? So we just do soft shadows here and there, right? Just all right. And I'm just gonna define the jaw a little bit. I like to add something I call invisible strokes. That is like something like this. I call them invincible strokes. Right, it's just there to help define the jaw, but it's not enough to tell you the kind of information or what exactly it's doing. Right, so I call it invincible strokes. Anyways, let's continue. Well, I'm not English. I don't draw. I don't know why I follow your drawing content, but I have to say your drawing is beautiful. I'm telling the truth. Wow, man. Thank you for me hearing somebody telling me this about someone who cannot draw. I feel like I've been able to how should I say, to make you like drawing, or I've been able to capture your attention for art. I hope you can draw, man. I hope you can give me time and I can guide you into understanding the concept of drawing, so you can be able to sketch some ideas, or whenever you're having a bad day. I find drawing to be very therapeutic. So when I feel upset, when things are not going my way, I'll just grab my sketchbook and I'll just, instead of worrying or thinking, I'll just express anyhow I feel through sketches, and relieve it. Some people would cry, others would listen to music, others would go to the gym, but for me, I just need a pen and a paper, right? And I can, yeah. Thank you so much for sharing. So here, I'm gonna add in more strokes, right? Go this way. But you said you're not English. What are you? Where are you watching me from, by the way? Adding in more invincible strokes. Right, so these strokes, they just help define. I'm from Iraq. Do you know? Yes, I know Iraq. Of course, I know Iraq. I don't know much about Iraq, but yes, I know Iraq. Um, this architect called Zaha Hadid. Zaha was from Iraq, right? Am I mistaken? Oh no. She passed away in, I think, 2021. Zaha is was from Iraq before she migrated to UK. I'm not pretty sure about that, but yeah, it's I think I read something about her before. All right, so now we're going to build this area, right? True. Yeah. You see, I know something from Iraq or somebody from Iraq. All right, so we're going to build this space here, and it's it's folded, right? So I like to follow the contours. That's rule number one. When you're shading and you don't know you don't know how to shade or what to shade, just replicate the contours. This is good. You are from America, right? Nope, I'm not from America. I'm from Ghana, and currently I'm in Taiwan. So yeah, a lot of people bounce on this channel, and most people feel like I'm from America or I'm American. Nope, I'm not American. I don't even know if I sound American. I'm from Ghana, West Africa, bro. Right, so we keep adding in these strokes, what I call invisible strokes, just to help define it. Right, as we go on, the cloth here, we just define this part, and we keep building on it. I wouldn't do too much for now. I'm just gonna give a total, a total, what should I say? A total, what's the word I'm looking for? Should I say feeling? Overall look. Yes, the overall look. That's the word I'm looking for. Overall. So I'm gonna give overall look before I add the details to help bring this character to life in a pen drawing, right? So here, as you can see, I'm not doing too much. I'm just right. Just add these strokes to help define it. And as I was saying, I'm just going to give the overall look before I'm going to add the details. And that is how I like to draw. Sometimes I watch some tutorials online, and people would be drawing and they'll focus too much on one piece area and they'll expand from it. But yeah, if it works for you, you can do that. I like to just give a rough sketch of the overall image of how I want to tackle it, of the direction of where I'm going. before I then come in to add those defining details. Right, so but anyhow you prefer, if you like to draw, let me know how you do yours, if you like to go from big to small or small to big. Now here, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so he has his hands here. Yeah, some hands here. Alright, so now we're moving up. Just add a couple of details to right here and there. Well, I barely understand English. I'm still too young. Sorry about that. It's okay. Don't worry. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you, man? But it's okay. You can there's always ways you can learn or for us to communicate. It's more like you don't really understand English too much, but you understand the arts I'm doing, so good communication right there. So when I get here, I use these kind of strokes, then strokes. Oh my, oh, sorry. All right. Now I feel very stupid. All right, now we have this. Now good, we 15. 15, that's good. Don't worry, 15. Right now, the Gen Alpha, Gen Zs, they know too much than us, so you're not too young, all right? Don't belittle yourself. So do you know Zaha Hadid? Ola Carti. So how do you add Vic? Okay, Victi. Oh yeah, Victi. Is Sarah here today? Sarah likes to watch me in a ghost mode. She just be hiding and be watching. The details are beautiful. Oh, thank you. Hey, hola, Kati. I hope I can inspire you to start drawing. If you like it, drop a like. If you can, share it, subscribe, you know, this YouTube stuff. That's a way to support. Anyways, let's continue. So after my pen dries off, I'll take my pencil, my eraser, probably just erase it. Sorry, my camera is shaking. Yeah, we're gonna add a lot of detail to the hair, right? And keep it simple, right? Can I ask you, what do you think of people who write? Of course you can ask me. People who write. I like writers. They are very creative and very imaginative. I think writers and people who draw is the same thing. Because if you can write what you see in your head in the form of words, you're equally as creative as anybody, you know. Like for instance, I can imagine a story, but to find the right words to say to it, I find it so hard, right? So in that sense, I would rather tell it in pictures or just speaking it, right? But like right now, because of AI, you can just tell him your idea and he could complete them for you, right? I feel writers are very creative. Are you a writer? Hey, hola, that's Vasky. I'm gonna add some shadows this area. I'm gonna add in a lot of shadows here. All right, so now we're gonna define this area, right? and also a little bit of this area, creating the feeling that the light is from this side, so this area is overexposed, right? It's blown out. Well, is it okay if I can draw what kind of anime character? If I can. You mean if you can ask me to draw an anime character? Is that what you mean? Right. Artificial intelligence, anyone can rely on it instead of relying on themselves. That's bad. Yeah, if you rely 100% on it, then it's not good for you. However, it's it's really helpful that you can learn how to use it to improve yourself. So if you're a writer, what you would do is you start writing the story, and you ask him to help you steer the direction. Like if you're writing a tragedy story, you have to write the plots and have a like an overall information about what the story is about. Then you give it to AI to help you improve it. Then you learn from the improvement. Then you would do the next part, which is you create a next chapter. Then you learn from it. Then you keep creating. You learn, you create, you learn, create, you learn, create. But I meant to write about free text and short stories. You know that, right? Of course you can do that. You can write free text. I like to write what do you call it? Short memo, or like, let's say, short paragraphs about like simple characters, but then the right words to say, it's a bit tough for me sometimes. So I would just ask the AI to rephrase what I wrote into the right words for it to be easier to understand. Because sometimes if you read some of my some of my writings, it sounds so wordy but doesn't really make any sense. So after I write it, then I give it to him to refine it for me. Okay, so now after we finish the shadows in this side, well, I'm not lying. I don't use AI. I just use it to improve my writing skills. That's great. That's very great. After we've added the shadows here and here, now we're gonna move on to stage 3, and we're gonna define a lot. We're gonna add more. We're gonna add in more details to it. Yeah, sometimes like a teen fantasy. Of course. Do you post any of your stories anywhere or any of your writings? I like to check it out and read. Not now, after I finish my stream. So now I'm gonna add in details here and there to help define this character. Yeah, something like teen fantasy. Okay. So when it comes to the details of this thing, you realize that this area is a bit folded, right? It's not a straight line. So what we're going to do here is any part which goes inside, we're going to double it, right? We're going to double, not double, but what's the word I'm looking for? We're going to double shade it. We're going to shade it some more. I feel like that makes sense. So any area which is concave, so you define those parts, and you have the feeling of the cloth is folded, right? Like this area, right? And how you do that is, you see this line here, you just have to follow that line, repeat that line continuously, 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 continuously. That easy. You don't overthink it, bro. Right here, outside you don't touch it, inside you come back here, right? Now you have that folded feeling or folded effect, right? Do you want to see my writings? Yes, I would like to see your writings. Do you post it anywhere? um if you post anywhere, leave me a message on any of my videos or my shorts. What am I saying? Videos are also shorts. And I'll check you out after, or on the posts. Maybe that'll be easier. Just find one of my posts and leave me a message there. I'll check you out and I'll tell you my honest opinion. How long have you been writing? All right. So now at this stage, what we want to do is we want to build in more shading. Do you want to see my writing? I have to translate. Oh, I hope the Arabic meaning sounds the same as the English. Yeah, definitely. You could probably just try to use AI to translate it. So I'm going to come here and define the shadows more, right? And the fold, and define them some more, like that, like that. I think I will pick my best text and send them to you. Or do you want something specific for your taste? No, send me anything. Don't send me the best one. Send me anything. Anything. Something that you wrote this morning. Send me your last one. The last one that you wrote. All right? Send me the last one that you wrote. Whether it's 15 minutes ago, this morning, 20 minutes ago. Just send me the last one. Last one, yeah. Well, the last thing I wrote today was crazy. Yes, that's what I want to know. I want to see something. I don't want to see the best one. All right, I want to see something that more natural, because I like natural. I like things that is spontaneous, things that are not planned for. Things that comes to you when the universe is communicating to you, like, right? There's a lot of my artwork that it's unplanned are mostly my best work. Most of them, like the ones that I'll probably be drawing on the bus, or I'll just be doodling, or those, some of them are just the ones that are my best work. So don't worry. I don't want to leak the text to you. I will send it to you on your short video. Sure. Oh my God, it's already 60 minutes already. I got to speed up. Mostly I just want to just stream for just 60 minutes. I don't want to go over 60 minutes. I just want to do 60 minutes and that's that. I don't want to do too much because Are you watching the series The Amazing Stock Career? No, I'm not. I'm not really good with series, you know. I'm not really good with series. I sometimes I feel like series take much of my time if I have to watch every episode. So I don't really watch series. I don't remember the last time I watched a series. I think, yeah, wow. I don't watch series. They eat up too much of my time because I'm a little bit impatient, and when I watch something and the suspense in the story, I cannot wait for a week. Then I have to binge watch it, and that eats too much time. So no, I'll probably just go to the cinema and watch any movie there if I feel like watching something. Oh, sure. Let me try and see if I can look it up right now. Um, what's the name? The the amazing digital GK. The amazing digital circus. Oh, Oh. No, I don't watch it. All right, if it's cartoon, then yeah, I could watch. I could probably take some time, just use that to relax. thought you were watching it. No, I don't watch it. I don't watch. I think the only thing I watch. What do I watch? I like to watch sitcoms. You know, I like stories. I like jokes. I like make believe. Man, this joint is supposed to go viral. Look at the effort you put into the details. Ooh, thank you. I'm trying to crack the viral code. So if you know anything about that, you can tell me. Yeah, I'm working on that to crack this viral code. So yeah, thank you. How do I like? Do you have any nickname I can call you? Okay, so okay. So yeah, that's about it for today. Um, thank you so much, Vitsky, for joining me today. Uh, today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. I'm gonna stream again on Friday. I'm gonna stream again tomorrow. So if you have time, you can join me. If you have anything that you would want me to sketch, yeah, you can also make a recommendation. Not a recommendation. What am I saying? If you have anything you want me to sketch, you can also request. And yeah, I don't know. You can call me whatever you want. I don't mind. Okay, I'll find a good, beautiful, sweet name for you. All right. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for staying, Vitsky. I appreciate you for staying with me. If you have time, try to join me again tomorrow. And I will see you when I see you. I'll leave the stream on for maybe a minute or two before I shut it. I'll just try to clean up some details and add in a little more details and just bounce off. So thank you so much, guys, for staying, and God bless you. One more thing, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share as usual. We don't know what YouTube is taking us with this sharing thing, but yeah, stay tuned. See ya.